And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
To throw, it's rising. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, going to the air. Snagged on the outside, it's Golden. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Going to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Back to throw. It's Rising. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
And if I'm a quarterback, guys, that's the guy that I'm going to. We're down here in the second half. Not a lot has gone well, but I did find him for a touchdown earlier. I need to start dialing this guy up more here now in the second half for us to win this game.
The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd down, going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it on the run. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything right now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot. To the air, it's Jordan.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays.
Hey, man, Bill gonna save North Carolina, man.
All game long.
I'll tell you that right now.
Down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. Slips away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Buys a little time. And it's on the ground. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
And the ball goes out of bounds, thankfully, for your offense that you didn't turn it over. And now it's decision time. Do we want to punt the football or do we want to go for it? Analytics, of course, I think says go for it every single time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at least you didn't turn the football over there.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Cephas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Rising. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue.
Hey, you see how we pack them up? Hey, Pitt, get them up out of here, man. Hey, man, we 3-0 today, y'all. Turn me up, chat. Turn me up. Yeah, they rage quit, man. Had to get that boy up out of here, man. Let's go. I'm finna get another level too. Let's go, man. Hey, just in case y'all want to know, man, the team. I'm finna show y'all the team real quick. We got Devontae Adams, Justin Fields, Jamal Charles, Saquon Barkley, Keenan Allen, Malik Neighbors, Eric Ebron. Hey, man, we got killers, man. You got the kill squad. Ryan Williams. Come on, man. Manti Te'o. Sauce Gardner. Come on, man. Cam Chancellor. Kendall Fuller, man. That Big Desmond Watson. Man. Come on, man. Brian Bosworth. I got Micah Parsons, all that, man. Come on, man. 98 overall team, y'all. I'm grinding. We're going to hop in another one. Yeah, it's like Madden on the Ultimate Team. But they actually got, it's more players. Because they can use college players, too. See, Madden, they can't use college players until they get drafted. So on here, it's way more people you can get, man.
Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
I think I want to go with the
First down for this
Okay,
offense.
Houston. You got a decent team, too.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Saquon.
Runs through a tackle.
Hey, Saquon. I got Saquon as my backup. But I let him get off.
After that sweet move, he picked up the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job on the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Finds his man, it's Neighbors. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina. try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Second and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Got his man down the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They'll throw it on first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's off to the races. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Skips away from pressure. He'll throw one to his right. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He rifles one deep to the left. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. He looks that one in nicely. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating...
Just destroying his way through the field. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass. Looking deep. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out there. Just keeps moving. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field positions. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. Well, you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Now they're going to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This quarterback has some mobility in the pocket, but soon enough, there was nowhere to move.
He has mobility, but goodness gracious, his offensive line needs to help him do something. It's hard to make three guys miss just to...
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, hello. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Francis. Sweet feet on the move. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Twist his way through. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Jordan. Fires on the move. He's got it. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Motion from the offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Wiggles free. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, just keeps firing. Getting some heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UNC! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion, and in the final moments, we are tied. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Quinn. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Jordan. They're trying to get to him. Now improvising. He's going to take off. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback extends the play. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it on the right. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Well, one thing we know for sure, the second play of this drive will not go as far as the first one did. We'll see if they can score here. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be for the win. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Back open in the middle. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. From the gun, the ground game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.